All right, so I'll be showing you how to set up your online store, your online pharmacy using StoreVix. So first thing you need to do is come to this URL, storevix.com. So you visit storevix.com, then you scroll down here and click on the lifetime plan. Then select the free option and sign up. So the username is like your store name. So let's say the name of your online pharmacy is MedMax. So let's say this is the name of your online pharmacy. That's what you use as the username. As you can see, your subdomain-based website URL will be this. So this is a free URL that will be giving you for your online pharmacy. So once you sign up, anybody can access your pharmacy using this link. So your email address. So I'm just going to put in my email address. Your password. So then you check that you're not a robot. Then I sign up. So you have to put in these details. Like it's free. You're not paying anything. So you just put in these details and you confirm. So I'll put in my name. So let's say I click on the confirm button to complete my sign up. So go back home. So I'll log in now. So you see your email is not verified. So I'll come to my email address. I'll open my inbox to confirm my email. So as you can see, this is the email from StoreVix. So I need to verify my email. So I'll click here and verify. So you can see I'm now in my dashboard. My email has been verified. So that's how to sign up. Now let us set up our online pharmacy. The first thing you do is come to settings, click on themes, and select theme 8. If yours is already on theme 8 by default, you can leave it. But mine isn't, so I'll select theme 8 and I'll update. So that is all. So let's see how our store is. Let's see how our store looks like. So as you can see, this is like a basic framework of how your online pharmacy is going to look like. So it's now left for you to edit, add and remove what you add what you want, remove what you don't like. And you can edit whatever thing you see here. Nothing is fixed. You can change anything. So let me walk you through the dashboard. So the dashboard shows you an overview of the activities on your store. So we have the blog section, counter section. I'll explain all of this in details later. Then you can see your recent payment logs here. So you can edit your profile. You can put in your profile image. You can change your name, change your company name. You can change the username. You can change your phone number and all of that. So let's come to the domains and URL. Okay, let's talk about the custom domains. So as you can see here, your domain is medmax.storevix.com. You can access your online pharmacy via this URL or via this URL. Now, for some persons that want a custom domain, let's say you want something like medmax.com, it's still possible to route, it's still possible for you to make use of a custom domain name using this solution. All you need to do is purchase the domain name medmax.com. You purchase it from any domain name provider, medmax.com. Then you can come here in your custom domain and point it. You request a custom domain, you submit the domain and would approve it. So, but that's for later anyways. So starting off, you can make use of the free domain name we give you, which is medmax.com and medmax.storevix.com. So this is how you can access your online pharmacy. So let's come to the menu builder. So this is your menu, where you have home, about, services, portfolio, shop, blog, and contact. Like I said, you can change anything, you can add whatever you want to add. So for example, this section of portfolio, I can choose to delete it from here. That's all. And I click on update menu. And when I come back here and refresh, you see that the portfolio section is gone. You see it's no more here. I can change this from services to maybe let me change this from services to portfolio again. Portfolio. And I click on update. And I click on update here as well. So when I refresh, you see that this has changed to portfolio. So you can choose to add that menu here, and you can choose to delete the menu. So let's go to the shop management section. So you can activate or deactivate your online pharmacy from here. Catalog mode. If you want to enable catalog mode or disable it, you can do that here. Rating system. If you want customers to review products on your store, you can leave this active. If you don't want them to review products on your store, you can deactivate this. Shipping charges. So let's say your pharmacy is based in Abuja, for example. You can see, delivery to Gwagwalada costs maybe 2,000. You can do that here. Delivery to Durome costs 1,500. Delivery to Asokoro costs 3,000. You can set all of that here in the shipping charges section. So for coupons, you can create coupon codes here and share coupon codes with your customers. So I can see first off. So let's say for users that are just coming, that are just signed up on our website, we can give them a coupon code called first off. So the code can be 5600 or let's say FB500, something like this. So it can be either a coupon. You can give a fixed coupon or coupon in percentage. So let's do this in percent. We'll say 10%. So that's like 10% discount. So you put your start and end dates. So let's say, so I don't know why this is showing. Anyways, ignore this, please. So the start date, you say 5th of October, and it ends on 10th of October. So you're giving this out to your customers, and they get a 10% off their purchase. Minimum spend. So let's say you want them to spend a minimum of 5,000 naira. I know this is showing in USD. I'll show you how to convert that to naira just now. So let's click on submit. And you see we already have this coupon code. So when a customer applies this coupon code in their cart, it gives them a 10% discount. So let's change the currency first before we continue. So this is how to change your currency to naira on our platform. So you come over to settings, click on this drop down and click on general settings. So let's put a website title, let's say MedMax. Then our time zone is Lagos, Nigeria. Then currency setting. So let me change this to Naira symbol. So I'll copy this Naira symbol and I'll paste it here. And I'll change this to NGN. So 1 NGN is equals to, as at the time of recording this video, let's say 1650. And I'll click on update. So our currency has successfully been changed to Naira. So I'll be walking you through how to list products on your online pharmacy. So in order to list a product, you first have to create a category for that product. A category, a subcategory before you can add a product. So you come to this shop management section and you click on this drop down that says manage items. So you click on the categories. So let's create a category and call this let's say antibiotics. So let me just select a random image. So I would say antibiotics. So you select the status as active. If you select the active, that means it won't be visible on your website. So let's put it as active and submit. So we successfully created a category. So let's create a subcategory as well. So for this subcategory, I'll just say, so you select the category. For this subcategory you're creating, you select the parent category. So for now, we just have antibiotics, so I'll be selecting that. Then the name, so I'll say maybe, so this is like a subcategory for, I'll just say UTI. Antibiotics can be used to treat UTI infections. So this is like a subcategory that you may want to make use of. So the status, I'll select active as well, and I'll click on submit. So we've successfully created a subcategory. So we can now add a product, an item to our store. So I'll select physical product, then image. I'm just going to be selecting, making use of random images here, just for demo purpose. Let me make use of this drop. And so the thumbnail. Then at the stock item. So how many of this product do you have in stock? So let's say 10. Then the SKU. If you have to put the SKU of the product. Then status, obviously we want to show it. If you select hide, it won't be visible to the user, to your users on the website. So I'll select show. The price. So for the price, I would say 3,000. So let's go back and list the product now. So we'll click on the add items section. Then let's select an image. And then we'll add the item stock. So let's say we have only 10 of this in stock. Make sure you add your product SKU. Then the status, obviously we want it to be on show because we want it to be visible to the user. So the price, let's say 3,000 Naira. This is just an example. So if you're on sales, you add the previous price. If you're not on sales, you can leave this out. So the category of the item you're listing, antibiotics, the subcategory, you can see the UTI we just created. So you select UTI. So the title, let's say this is just an example, please. So let me just say augmenting. So the tag enables you to predict users searches on your website. So you know when a user, for example, comes to your website and maybe they're looking for an antibiotics for UTI infection, they may not know exactly the name of the antibiotics. What many of them may be searching for is they could just type on your search bar vagina itching. They could type vagina discharge. So this is what a user will search for when they are looking for a drug for UTI infection. So they may not know exactly the name of that drug. So this is what they will search for. So you're like trying to predict what the user will search for on your website. That's what this tag is for. So the summary, I'll just say this is an antibiotic for UTI. So description, the same thing. Click on submit. So we successfully added a product to our store. So let's take a look at it. So you can see augmenting. Please ignore this image. Like I said, this is just for demo purpose. Obviously, this is not augmenting. So you can see we've successfully listed a product on our online pharmacy. So you can view all the items you've listed here in the item section. So this is where you can manage your orders. So when a customer places an order on your website, you can see that in the all orders. When a user has paid for an order and you're yet to confirm it, it will be in the pending section and all of that. So everything is self-explanatory. So we have our payment gateway. We have the online payment gateway and the offline payment gateway. So the online payment gateway, we have so many options for you to receive payment online. Even if the customers are abroad, outside the country, you can make use of any of these online payment gateways to process their payment. So a user can pay for a product with the use of their cards online on your website. So you can set Paystack as your payment gateway. You can make use of Flutterwave. If you're outside Nigeria, you can make use of Stripe. You can make use of PayPal. We support over 90 currencies here. So all of that option is made available for you. So the offline payment gateway is if you want to receive payment via, you want to put your account number so that you can receive payment via direct bank transfer. So you can add your account details here so that when a customer wants to check out, your account details will be displayed to them and they can send payment to you. So the registered user section is where you can view all users that are currently signed up on your website. For now, there is no user signed up on this website. So when a user signs up on your website here, you would see them in the registered user section. So let's go to the settings. So the themes, please make sure theme 8 is selected. Please make sure theme 8 is selected and click on the update button. So favicon is this image you're seeing here. This image, if you can see my cursor, this image you're seeing here is your favicon. So it should be a very, very small logo. So select a very small logo to change this image to that of your brand. So in the general settings section, this is where you can change your currency. So if you don't want to list drugs on your website in Naira, you can change the base currency here. Maybe you want to list it in dollars or pounds or euros. You can change the base currency here. So your email settings, mail information. So this is where, when you're sending messages to your users, the email you want to be visible to them, this is where you configure that. So you can change this to that of your brand, to brand's email. So the mail template. So when a user signs up on your website, some emails are sent to them, or when they place an order. So when a user signs up on your website, we are going to verify their email. So this is where you can configure the email that will be sent to a user when they sign up on your website. So when a user tries to reset password, you can configure that email here. When a user makes payments, when a payment is cancelled, you can configure the emails that will be sent to the user here. So the logo, this is where you put in your brand logo. Let's ignore all of this for now. Color settings, so you can change the color of your website here. So let me change this to, let's say, green, and I click on update. So when I come back here and refresh, you see the changes. You see it's already green. So let's go to the plugin section. So you can link your WhatsApp here. You can link your WhatsApp so that when user is on your website, that WhatsApp button will be displayed there, and they can click on the WhatsApp button, which will take them to your website directly. So your social links, you can add links to your social media accounts here. So let's ignore all of this. So this is the home section. So the hero section is this slider you're seeing here. This slider is the hero. Sorry. Then home section. So these are as you can see, we have some let me remove this. Okay. You see, we have feature, new product, newsletter, and all of that. So you can decide to change that here. If you don't want it the way it has been written, you can change it here. Like I said, everything you see on this website can be changed. Nothing is fixed. So let's go to the feature section. So you can just play with this. So we have feature here. So you can add a feature that you want. You can add a feature using this feature section. So you can just play around with this, and whatever you don't like, you can deactivate it. So let's say you don't want the let's say I don't want the newsletter. I can deactivate that from here. So let me deactivate this newsletter, for example. This is what I want to deactivate, this newsletter. So when I click on the deactivate, when I click to update and I refresh this page, the newsletter is gone. Can you see it's no more here? So like I said, everything you see here can be changed. So footer, this is for your footer. Let's say this is the footer section, this black box here. So let's say you want to add about us, contact us, your office address, you can do that in the footer section. So you can also blog on your website. So you can click to add a category for your blog posts, and then you can click here to create a blog post. So those are the main things. If you have any other question, you can reach out to me for support. Thank you.